Hey guys, Mike here, MF Custom Garage. I'm just going to do a quick shop update video here, and yeah, we'll go from there. I got a couple things I want to show you guys and whatnot, so sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we'll go through this, and then we'll end the video, and we'll go from there, but I just got some updates and stuff I want to show you guys. All right, guys, just gonna show you here. We started building well, it's actually built. We just got to finish weld it. So this is trailer hitch for the back of the Galaxy, and we got angle irons mounted here. As you can tell, they attach this main bar, which then goes to your receiver. This is going to attach to the frame on both sides, and that's why they're angled, because the frame is not totally straight. And then we come down on this extended tongue here, which is kind of an old school way of building trailer hitches, but I still like it. We're probably going to put some gussets in from here to here when we final weld it as well. And I'm just going to build a V-bar that goes actually from here over here to there. So we got a place to hook our safety chains on. So I'll show you a better picture once we get it all final welded, sandblasted, painted, all that. But anyway, and then this crossbar, the reason why I want it here is actually we're going to put we're going to weld a weight bar to this too to go up into the trunk, and I'll show you roughly what I'm talking about with that. So I'm just going to go to the back of the Galaxy here and quickly talk about this on this update. So yeah. So it mounts here. I just got that disconnect switch hanging here. It mounts here on the bottom side, mounts here. See, I got all these holes. And then that bar goes across right here. The second one goes from here to here. I had a hole drilled here where, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to weld it, make this hole bigger, seal it all up. And we're going to run a dumbbell weight bar across here with the screw on top like the new ones have, and that way we can put plate weight in the trunk if we need it, if we go no preparation or whatever, which I kind of plan on doing on some airport services here this year and stuff. So anyway, that's a quick update on the trailer hitch in the back of the Galaxy and how we got that coming along. So yeah, it's coming along. Okay guys, Mike here, MF Custom Garage. Just going to do a real quick look at how I did all this. So we got a bracket down there that I mounted a linear to. And then it comes up here, linear is mounted up here. We got welder's hinges all the way along that edge. And just give you a general view of this whole setup. The lid, the box. We now have this all filled in. I chose to rivet this because it's all going to be box line, sort of give it that look. As far as the roughing goes, I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out. Of course, we got a little bit of finishing to do on it and whatnot, but over here on this side, you've got a shock bracket made. This is all tacked to the top of the this tube is all tacked. Shock runs up. We got the linear all wired up. The wires ran, and yeah, it all seems to be working pretty good. So anyway, I'm just going to put you guys on the tripod here for a second, and we'll quickly show you how it's all going to work. In here, we wired a switch under there on the fuse box on the far side, the external fuse box that I have. We put a fuse and everything for it all. So here, I'm just gonna set you guys on the tripod, and then, okay guys, I got you set on the tripod here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run it up and down once so you can see how the action is on it and everything. So it's super smooth. It might be a little slow, but for the most part, I think it works great. And with it pulled down like that, it's locked down like you would have to take a pry bar or something to pull it up or do something stupid. So we're going to assume that's more than secure. So, and then we'll run it back up for you guys. Yeah, there you go. Goes up, down, we can fuel. Is basically locked down when it's at the lowest point. So no, I think it's going to work just fine. And my whole plan was, like I said, just to give the fuel cells a little bit of protection. The battery, I know I'm going to get comments, well, with your battery in there, what if it goes dead? We can still apply power under the hood. So that's not an issue. So, and the tanks are covered. Nobody can really play with them. You know, I'm not saying it's totally, you couldn't break into it if you decided you were going to break it or whatever. I mean, that's like with anything, but it actually seems pretty secure. Once you get it all painted, box lined, the top, figured out how I'm going to deal with that. I don't know if I'm just going to paint it flat black once the metal work's done, or if I'm going to texture it. We'll also put on this inside channel here just a thin seal. Not that it's going to be waterproof, but it'll just help make it a little more water resistant. So anyway, guys, that's just an update on what I was doing there. So thanks. Okay, guys, I'm on the front of the turbo truck here real quick, and just going to do another quick update on this thing. So sometime in the next few days, like I said, I've been busy trying to paint Barney and whatnot, and it's only me. So I'm going to quickly put this thing up in the air and pull the transmission and swap out that converter. And the other thing is, I kind of freshened up this motor, but I used the original rear main seal cover plate and whatnot. I know it's just leaking just a little, so I got a new one. So I'm going to do that, and then we will, hopefully I'll be driving this thing real soon. So yeah, for the most part, as a rule, I like to drive these things, like I'll start driving this thing a bit as a little more as my daily in April. So anyway, that's where we're going with that too. The Mustang right now is back undercover, but I'll put a picture in. We got the hood and the trunk cleared,
And actually, to look at them, we'll put a picture up. The match ended up being absolutely perfect. So that's all good. So now we got to do some rear pan, front pan, gravel guard, bottom of the grill. We'll paint all that stuff. And then we'll start doing the final buff on the hood and the trunk of this thing. And we'll start actually putting it all back together. So. And then into here where we did a quick video on Barney. We got to put the other blue on, but we're halfway. And by the time by next week when I put another video out on top of this one, Barney's cab will be all painted and we'll start working on the box. So, I know some of the filming hasn't been as much as I thought, and we'll build video at all this stuff, but we are getting a bunch of stuff done, so pretty happy about that. So anyway, guys, it's Mike here, MF Custom Garage, and I appreciate everything, guys, and like, share, subscribe. And we'll keep plugging along on projects, and hopefully everything keeps going the way it has. We've actually got a bunch done lately. And yeah, for only being me here, it's going pretty good, and I'm sure happy to be back doing what I actually love doing. So anyway, thanks, guys. Like, share, subscribe, do the thing, ring a bell, all that stuff, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys.